2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Jazz. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Bielitsa misses. Here's Mitchell. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting it.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings and not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
Here's Bagley. Just 5 on the clock. Bielitsa. He can't get that one. And Utah the other way now. One-on-one here. And it's Mitchell missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that. Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And Utah has possession. After the Kings pick up 2. Chalk up 2 there.
Look, you're asking for trouble when you let Conley penetrate inside. You're playing with fire.
Bogdanovich finds Bagley. It's Bielitsa. Bagley trying to free himself up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
When you think of Bielitsa, his shooting comes to mind. He's a solid player who knows his role on his team. Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys are uncovered.
Conley against Fox. Here's Bagley. And it's good for 2. 8 points from Marvin Bagley.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Barnes. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And good that time.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Mitchell is double. Dishes to Gobert. Bogdanovich wide open. Offline with his 3. Kings leading now by 6. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
This is what Bagley does. I mean, he tries to get inside often and finish with this kind of force.
Here's Conley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Conley's got 6 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Yes, that goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ingles, the second chance points on the tip in.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip ins.
Fox dishes to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Bagley. 1:10 left in the first. Here's Fox, and it's blocked. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
But at 6'10", Bielitsa is a legit threat inside, looking very comfortable and assured right there.
Here's Conley. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Barnes. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Jazz trail by 6. Mitchell finds Gobert. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
The drive by Gobert. It's hauled in by the Kings. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Down low, Bagley. Gobert with the block. Conley with a wide open look. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The Kings on top. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Parker out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Giles in at the 5 spot. Giles the pass to Joseph. And again, Utah running the court in transition. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Hield. The Jazz shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And for Sacramento, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Hield with the bucket.
I like the confidence from Hill. Fantastic at transitioning from dribbling to shooting so quick.
Clarkson passes to Moutier. Here's Gobert, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Hield. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Are using a good combination of size and strength. Hield muscles through the defense beautiful.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And here are the Kings now. The Kings leading. And the layup's good off the glass. Hield's got 7 points in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The 8-footer. Here's Joseph. Clarkson against Hield. Offensive rebound. Giles kicks to Joseph. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. Clarkson looking for an opening. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. A 3rd foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
Holmes with the steal.
Playing a little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jam. They trail by 3 and foul on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Barnes. Keeps it alive, and Hield able to finish. Hield's got 9 points now in the quarter.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Davis, the pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Fox. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. On offense, here are the Kings. They're on a 13-4 run. And it's Fox with the jam.
Can't forget about Fox's vertical. He could really get up to throw it down.
And getting to the free throw line more and more. G8 awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon. Yeah, easy call.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He hits the second from the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists now in the game. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Bagley. Bogdanovich against Barnes. Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Fox passes to Holmes. In transition, here come the Jazz. Clarkson's running. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Utah. Mike Conley comes in for Clarkson. Bielitsa, he checks in for Sacramento. Bogdanovich comes in for Buddy Hield. And Bielitsa kicks to Bagley. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. And a change for Sacramento. Giles is checked in.
We've seen Fox step up as a leader recently. He knows his teammates look to him, and he's happy to lead the charge.
Mitchell wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 7 points.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
And here is Bielitsa. Loud pass to Bagley. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Their lead at 11 points to...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A tremendous game we're seeing from Marvin Bagley. He had 12 points. And that should do...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Marvin Bagley.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Fox, stolen by Mitchell. And here they come. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Feeds to Bagley. Reverses. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 7. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
The Kings haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Parker's checked in for Bagley. Ken Bazemore comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Fox. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Joseph with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. The drive by Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Look at the explosiveness from Barnes. He took it right to the teeth of the defense.
Mitchell looking it over. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
A legitimate threat to capitalize in transition. If you lose sight of Barnes for even a second, you're done.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
The pass to Bazemore. On the wing, Barnes. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Parker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look for Utah. O'Neal's checked in for Bogdanovich. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. And then for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Buddy Hield in for Harrison Barnes. Harry Giles is checked in for the Kings. Fox comes in for Joseph. Fox against Moutier. The wide open look here for Ingles. No good from the wing.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. A 12-point game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And going to the free throw line will be Clarkson. Confident move there.
The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Kings making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
It's good. Fox has got 11.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
To the inside, O'Neal shakes him, and it's good on the way in.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Fox against Moutier. 1:02 left in the third quarter, and there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's foul number 2 for him. Holmes down low. Gobert on him. And Holmes throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that one is good. He's got 6.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Bogdanovich looking around. Fox against Gobert. Utah shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first one falls.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the 2nd round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento. Kings moving the ball around. Pass to Giles. And the shot is good. And the Kings lead by 11.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Ingles can't get it to go.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And it's Fox with the jam.
I mean, when you think of Fox, quickness comes to mind. He's downright lethal in the open floor.
Here's Clarkson over Bogdanovich. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Sacramento Kings looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Sacramento. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Marvin Bagley is out there with Giles. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of. But it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
On the wing, Mitchell. Now the dish to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Here's Mitchell. Good D by Hield. Kings leading now by 17. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Jazz have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Clarkson passes to O'Neal. Back to Clarkson. This one for 3. No good there. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. At the elbow, Fox. Outside, Bagley. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mitchell against Fox. Pass to Clarkson. Out to the wing. Here's Gobert. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. A free throw drops for Gobert.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Bogdanovich comes in for Joe Ingles, and Mike Conley subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. And then for Sacramento, Bielitsa. He checks in for Harry Giles, and it's Barnes in for Bogdanovich. On the wing, Hield. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Here's Barnes, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Jazz trail by 15. Conley scanning the floor. He dishes it to Gobert. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Back to Fox. Passes to Bielitsa. From deep. A rebound by Mitchell.
Well, that's just a lucky break for deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen. I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Fox with it. Conley picks him up. Fox kicks to Bielitsa. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And the Kings making a change here. Bagley's checked in. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now Fox. Good work defensively by Conley.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Sacramento.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for De'Aaron Fox.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunny.
Here's Mitchell. Barnes grabs the miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Gobert against Bagley. Barnes looking around. Heel way outside. The long distance three is buried.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it. tip-off coming up.
Hey, Kevin, the Kings last...
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans: Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Williamson. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. And Fox gets it to go. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
It's Bielitsa, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Ball with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Williamson, and that one drops for him.
How do you stop Zion on the drive? He's so agile for a player his size.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early. Delivering as much punishment as he receives, Zion is a scary sight coming at you.
Bogdanovich wide open. Sacramento again missing. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. They grab their own miss. Back to Jackson. To the middle. Here's Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Watch out. When Favors gets loose around the rim, he can pound it.
Fox feeling it out a bit. It's Bielitsa. Good D by Williamson.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Down low. It's stolen by Bagley. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Barnes left side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Derek Favors.
Barnes, the former Tar Heel, is usually lights out from the charity stripe.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Hields checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And here's Ingram from the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here are the Kings now, trailing by 2, and the dunk by Parker.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Jackson gets the bucket.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Hield the pass to Giles. Over Favors. They kick out to Hield. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Favors inside. Yep, that one goes in there. Favors has got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Giles kicks to Hield. Pass to Joseph. 5 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Here's Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Out to Parker. And the pass to Giles. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Kings. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. Hield outside. 4 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Both free throws good from Hield.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Count it, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For 3, sinks the triple. Hield's got 7 points.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
And another turnover here by New Orleans.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Hayes with the steal, and first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's Sacramento. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Sacramento. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Marvin Bagley is out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Holmes in at the center position. They kick out to Hield, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Bielitsa, he checks in for Buddy Hield. The Pelicans trail. Jackson looking it over. Here's Okafor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. Ball's checked in for New Orleans. Both free throws good from Okafor. And it's Sacramento's ball. Now Fox. It's Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Sacramento.
The key player involved in the Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram, was considered a cornerstone for the Lakers. But things change fast in this league.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Kings leading now by 3. Here's Fox. Misses in close. Redick surveying the D. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Bagley. And the Kings pushing it up now.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Some changes for Sacramento. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. The Kings have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Bagley, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. And Holiday throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
The kick out to Barnes. Hands it from downtown. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
When Barnes has space to fire from deep, you usually just assume it's going in. Very dangerous from outside.
Here's Hart. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Bielitsa, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And Hield subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Giles missing. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4-point game. Holiday gets the bucket.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
The Kings have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
The drive by Williamson. The shot will not fall. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Hield can't hit. Pelicans trail by 5. Shot from 16, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles, and De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Hield outside. Fox passes to Holmes. Taken away by Holiday. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ball. Here's Hart. Kicks it out to Williamson. And it's Ball in the corner. Here's Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 6 points for Derek Favors.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
And now let's catch up with... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one possession. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game, great performance by Nemanja Bjelica.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at point guard. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Williamson. Count the basket. Williamson's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bogdanovich against Holiday. A 3 from Barnes. Kings with the fresh shot clock. And Bjelica kicks to Barnes. Clock at 6. The Kings trailing. A second chance effort. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And it's Bagley that time on the assist from Bogdanovich. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Sacramento making a switch here. Bazemore's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Bjelica. 10 points for him. Here's Fox. No good with the triple.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Williamson kicks to Jackson. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. The Kings have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Fox with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Bjelica. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Ingram. Good D by Bogdanovich.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Connects on the 9-footer. Bjelica's got 12 in the game.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Ingram against Bazemore. Kicks it out to Williamson. That shot, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Bogdanovich finds Bazemore. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Bjelica passes to Bagley. Outside, Fox. Back to Bagley. Rebounded by Jackson. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And that one's good, Williamson.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And that one's good, Williamson. And now a 3-point New Orleans lead. Bogdanovich looking around. Sacramento again missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
and his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. Bazemore misses. New Orleans leading by 5. Here's Williamson. And he comes up with the deuce. Williamson's got 10 points here in the second half.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Bazemore passes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Bazemore can give you a little playmaking from the wing position. Looking smooth in that pick and roll.
Here's Ingram. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Giles comes in for Bielitsa. Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. New Orleans also making some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Frank Jackson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Fox goes in. Count it.
And how about that stick-to-itiveness from Fox there? Just a great attitude. He really excels at driving inside and kind of just bouncing off defenders.
Knocked loose. Fox with the steal. Lobbed up there for Barnes. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Giles is out there with Holmes, and it's Fox in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The drive by Redick. Drops in the layup for 2.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Holmes with it, working on Hayes. Barnes looking around. And the call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
And here's Barnes for 3. That shot off. And New Orleans will come the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Hayes. The rebound by Giles. The Kings trail by 5. And they're moving it up. 3-pointer Hield. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside ball. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Holmes. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Goes back up. Oh, and the jam by Holmes.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Passes it to Hield. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Sacramento. Bielitsa comes in for Harry Giles. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicole O'Malley. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball.
Easy to be excited about Zion Williamson. His future is bright.
It's Bielitsa. Kept alive. They kick out to Hield. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that is a big-time performer. I like how Hield embraces the responsibility of being the alpha dog on that one.
Here's Redick. Again, the Pelicans score.
J.J. Redick, he wants the ball in these big moments.
Fox against Jackson. And here's Barnes for 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Ingram on the wing. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And slam dunk by Ingram.
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
Hield from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Lets it go with the 3. And Brandon Ingram gets the 3. Ingram's got the lead up to 9 now for New Orleans.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
It's Bielitsa. No good off the front iron.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And it's Williamson missing. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Kings. And here's Bielitsa for 3. Ingram outside. He kicks it to Jackson. Over to the left wing. Back to Williamson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Off on that one.
Redick's defense is very underrated. He really uses a lot of energy to make life tough for whoever he's guarding.
So we see the Pelicans get... All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony. What a sight, a sky-high perspective of the beautiful city of... And let
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Pelicans, a lot of former Blue Devils out there. Redick, Ingram, Zion, and Okafor all on the floor. And it's Jackson in at the 1.
Well, you give Donovan the mid-range jumper. He will make you pay.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
Okafor gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, there's a certain amount of awareness that you're responsible for having when you're Rudy Gobert, and he makes excellent use of his size right there.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Williamson.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, how about the blinding speed in transition? Donovan Mitchell, ferocious attacking in the open floor.
And it's Ingram missing. The Jazz have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside for Jackson. Back to Ingram. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
And stolen by Redick. It's stolen by Gobert. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by Williamson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really had to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Now, here's Mitchell. And Bogdanovich kicks to Ingles. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Gobert. No good that time. Good D by Williamson. Ingram dishes to Jackson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Mitchell. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Now here's Conley. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now the feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Ingram against Ingles. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist from Ingram.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Here's Ingles. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. To the inside, and stolen by Redick. And now the Pelicans on the break. Jackson's got the ball, and the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Ingles passes to Conley. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Williamson. Tries again. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. In transition, here come the Jazz. Outside, Bogdanovich. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Unable to get that one. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Jazz lead by... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Gobert. Davis is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Moutier in at the 1 spot. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
If you don't check out Rudy Gobert, you deserve to get dunked on.
Here's Holiday. Moutier with the rebound. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. O'Neal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So for the Pelicans, Williamson is checked in for Melly. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. O'Neal hits them both. Pelicans trail by 3. Jackson down low, defended by Moutier.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Here's Gobert. Pelicans pull it in.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Williamson. Gobert with the block.
Well, this is the calling card of Rudy Gobert, a superb shot blocker. The wingspan is a thing of beauty.
It's stolen by Davis. Jackson against Clarkson. Here's Gobert. The Jazz again can't hit it.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Jackson has the open look. O'Neal with the rebound.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Basket good. Clarkson's got his first points in this one.
You can see the improving court awareness of Emmanuel Moutier, having an understanding for when to find his guys. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
No good on the triple. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Williamson looking it over. Outside, Redick.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Clarkson. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right, you consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Williamson. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Utah also making some changes. Joe Ingles is checked in for O'Neal, and it's Mike Conley in for Jordan Clarkson.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Ball against Conley, and the Jazz can't hang on to the ball. Melly is checked in for New Orleans. 1:43 left here in the second. Ball, the pass to Holiday. Favors trying to break free, and Holiday with the basket on the assist by Ball. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans. There's the pass to Favors. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, what incredible penetration from your power forward. Love to watch Derek Favors attack when he sees that open lane.
And the basket by Ingles.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Favors trying to break free. Here's Ingram. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Davis kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Davis. The Jazz working the ball around now. New Orleans leading by 6. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Ingram against Ingles. And that one's good. Ingram's got 8.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Davis finds Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss. There's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Inside, Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
And it's the quickness of Ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's O'Neal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
76% from the line a season ago.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. And so it's New Orleans holding up. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Kenny, a few years ago, the Pelicans were a somewhat veteran group. Now they're one of the more younger rotations. And that should...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
A lot of former Blue Devils out there. Redick, Ingram, Zion, and Okafor all on the floor. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. It's stolen by Ingles. To the middle, here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game. And Redick kicks to Jackson. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Then for the Jazz, Jordan Clarkson comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Here's Bogdanovic. It's good.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Out left to the wing. Okafor finds Redick. Here's Hart. Rebounded by Clarkson.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Jazz trail by 4. Mitchell wide open. Off target from outside.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes comes in for Okafor, and it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. And a switcher also for Utah. O'Neal's checked in. Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And Moutier throws it down.
This is a strength of Moutier's, right? Get into the lane, put your speed to good use.
Hayes the pass to Hart, and Hayes kicks to Williamson. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's O'Neal. He gets that one. Now it's just a 3-point Pelican lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Pass to Moutier. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovic. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
The shot by Redick, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Jazz have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. And Utah with a change here, too. Mike Conley's checked in for Moutier. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. Here's Gobert. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Boy, I love to see Rudy Gobert score despite the contact. This guy is showing off some big-time strength right now.
Holiday against Clarkson. Back to Holiday. Favors inside. A good look from Holiday. The putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Jazz have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Utah with a change here, too. Ingles is checked in.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders both on and off the floor.
And it's the Jazz's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Holiday looking over the floor. Left side Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
If Derek Favors gets deep post position, it's over. He's going to leave, no doubt, on the flush.
Here's Conley. It's rebounded by New Orleans. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Melly passes to Holiday. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And the rejection by Favors.
Derek Favors using that long frame to send that back twice on the pipes, Kevin.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Jazz out in front. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So on the floor for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Count it.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Stolen by Jackson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. Ingram outside. Stolen by O'Neal. And now Utah, fast break. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Thanks, David. Basket counts.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Hayes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Okafor trying to get open. And with that shot, The Jazz lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Jackson.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Ingles passes to Mitchell. Back to Ingles. The 3. That shot off the mark. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Williamson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's just all Zion. Well, once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Conley kicks to Ingles. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Pelicans have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", Ingram is constantly on the prowl for these dunks. An incredible athlete who just finishes with ease near the hoop.
Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. A 3-pointer off the mark. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Mitchell. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. And the dunk by Williamson.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Conley against Ingram. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Kicks to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. 6 to shoot. To the wing right side. Conley's shot is off. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Williamson. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th. And that one, good. Williamson's got 10 points here in the 2nd half.
Capable of doing some real damage. Give Williamson the rock in a spot like that, and he is going to burn you.
Conley against Jackson. Conley gets the bucket.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Ingram dishes to Jackson. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Bogdanovich. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Feeds it to Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. It's deflected. There's the lob to Jackson.
And Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He can also dish the rock.
And it's Utah's ball. They trail by 6. Conley against Jackson. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Williamson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ingram wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Now they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul. And he might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Pass to Jackson. All alone. The shot, no good. A three from Bogdanovich. No good. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for David. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. We have the cameras on the Jazz team bus pulling into the arena. The starters for the Utah Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Now here's Bogdanovich to the inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Here's Conley, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Conley. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And the dunk by Bjelica.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Bogdanovich wide open. Good on the 3-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Mitchell. Up again. Conley on the follow.
And how about the speed of Mike Conley there in transition? He explodes up the court to ensure they convert on that fast break.
Fox finds Bjelica. Barnes right side. Pass to Bagley. No good on the shot. And it's Utah the other way. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Bjelica misses. Jazz have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And he jams it with authority.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Nobody near Barnes. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. It's stolen by Bagley. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And the dunk by Bjelica.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. 4-point game. Back to Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Ingles. The shot, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And it's Fox with the jam.
So good and so dangerous is De'Aaron Fox out in transition.
Passes it to Ingles. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. One-on-one fast break. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Gobert can't hit. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Bagley. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. Gobert with the block. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Clarkson's running. O'Neal passes to Clarkson. O'Neal inside. Guarded by Fox. O'Neal misses. The Kings have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Sacramento shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And some changes here for the Kings. Jabari Parker's checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Joseph in for Fox. Utah also making some changes. Davis comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Moutier in for Mitchell. Count that bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Hield the pass to Giles. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Kings have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he can't hit the second. Jazz have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. O'Neal passes to Clarkson. Back to O'Neal. It's tipped. One-on-one here. Here's Hield. Makes it off the glass.
You know, running the lane in transition can be a skill right there. Buddy Hield, relentless in getting himself to the rack.
Here's Davis. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Kings lead by 3. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now. Just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Davis, Emmanuel Moutier out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Kings leading now by 3. Here's Parker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Parker's got his first bucket in this one.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
And it's Joseph in the corner. Clarkson against Holmes. Out to Parker, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jazz trail by 5. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Now here's Moutier. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the rejection by Holmes. Hield the pass to Holmes. Stolen by O'Neal. And it's Davis at the elbow. And the shot goes in.
This is what you love to see out of your bigs. Davis shows up big time in the speed department in the open floor.
Down low, here's Holmes. Lays it up off the glass. Holmes got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Kings. Here's Moutier, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Muscle of Moutier, solid at gutting the defense there despite their efforts.
Hield against Clarkson. To the paint, it's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Moutier. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Sacramento. The Jazz also changing it up. Joe Ingles comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Mike Conley subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. A 3 from Barnes. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Jazz. Mitchell comes in for Moutier. Utah trailing here. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Bogdanovich gets that steal, and now they're off to the races.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Jazz trail by 5. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Giles checked in for Sacramento. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Conley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got 6 points.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
It's tipped and stolen by Bogdanovich. Giles in the corner. Down low, Bagley goes up again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bagley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings.
Takes contact, and a good job of Bagley fighting through at that time.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Ed Davis. Gobert can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Not going to go that time. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Kings. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, at 6'11" and that active, Bagley, that's easy stuff.
The Jazz have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Mitchell dishes to Gobert, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Connects from three-point range. Hield's got his second basket of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And so it's Sacramento with a... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with... And that'll...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Bagley in at the center filling out the middle.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or in there.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here we go. Barnes passes to Bielitsa. Three-pointer Bagley. Conley grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 13. To the middle. Gobert finds Bogdanovic. That one drops for him.
Yeah, and how Bogdanovic keeps his concentration on the basket is impressive. Even when he's getting fouled, he stays with the play.
Parker's checked in for Sacramento. Kent Bazemore comes in for Bogdanovic. Utah also making some changes. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Barnes passes to Bielitsa. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Here's Mudiay, and Mudiay throws it down.
Sometimes smart to stay out of the way of Emmanuel Mudiay.
Bazemore passes to Parker. Gets an open look and hits.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And Parker comes with the help. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here we go. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox getting some room and getting up.
Jazz trail by 12. Here's Ingles. Inside and stolen by Bielitsa. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, how about the ups right there from De'Aaron Fox slamming that hoop down.
Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Mudiay pass to Gobert. And Parker with the block. And here's the fast break. Floats one. Kings moving the ball around. The 3 from Barnes. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mudiay dishes to Gobert.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Barnes. Harry Giles comes in for Bielitsa. Fields checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Holmes with the steal. He's got a clear path by himself. And then Hield with the dunk.
Well, nice to see Hield on the runway right there, taking flight.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot. And you're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Kings leading now by 13. Hield from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Hield's got 10.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Parker, and it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Kings. Bogdanovich comes in for Jabari Parker, and it's Fox in for Joseph. And a switcher also for Utah. Conley's checked in. Fox finds holes. Back to Fox. Three-pointer, Hield. The offensive rebound, and it's Holmes with the extra effort. And the Kings lead by 18.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Hield outside. A pass to Fox. It's going by Hield. Giles kicks to Fox. Pass to Holmes. Here's Giles with 1 on the clock. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in command with the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at center. Sacramento leading by 18. Hield outside. Fox feeling it out a bit. Back to Bogdanovich to the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Bagley with the bucket.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
O'Neal passes to Conley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Mitchell. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Kings. Harrison Barnes comes in for Bogdanovich. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. Here's Conley, dishes it to Gobert. The shot off that time.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And here's Barnes for 3. Ingles with the rebound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Gobert pulls it in. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. Lob pass to Conley. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's Bielitsa, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
Bielitsa knows he's got to play fast, and he finds an opportunity in transition.
Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Tries from 10. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Hield can't hit. Jazz trail by 18. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And here's Barnes for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. The 3 from Barnes, but they get it back. Bielitsa. The pass to Barnes. Down low. They kick out to Hield. Launches it. Just 2 to shoot. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Three-pointer Hield. Utah with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for O'Neal. Here's Conley. And he makes good on the layup. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Kings.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for De'Aaron Fox.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
Hield outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Ingles finds Mitchell. Gobert. It's good on the putback. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home.
Fox, no good. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. The wide open look here for Ingles. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Outside, Bagley. Three-pointer, Hield. Goes back up. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they've. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come.
Hey, Kevin. Jrue Holiday is in his 8th season.
Terrific. David, thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitz, and it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. The Kings shooting their first free throws of this. And the first one drops.
And, you know, Harrison Barnes is an effective two-way player. Becoming better every day on offense and can defend multiple positions as well.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Out to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the basket is good.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Here's Fox. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Ball against Bogdanovich. Bielitsa with the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Ingram against Barnes. Now here's Favors. D right on him. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the game here. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson with the ball.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Barnes kicks to Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly. Pass to Bielitsa. Tries from the block. The putback, and Fox is right there.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Here's Williamson. Sacramento grabs the miss.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Bogdanovich wide open. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender. And
the power on that proved it.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Pelicans leading by 3. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. They get it again. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Ball feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Favors passes to Williamson. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. And it's Favors laying it in. Favors got 7 points in the game.
such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. Fox with it. Bielitsa inside. He's covered by Ingram. Bielitsa with the bucket. Bielitsa's got his second bucket of the game to go. And stolen by Barnes. Outside, Bogdanovich. Over to the wing. Out to the right wing. Bagley kicks to Bielitsa. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Williamson finds Ingram. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Ingram, and there's the pass to Williamson. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for him.
All that muscle helping Williamson on these takes. He is just so difficult to stop.
Outside, Fox. And the shot goes in.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Passes it to Favors. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Fox kicks to Bielitsa. Nobody near Barnes. It's been all about Derek Favors for the New Orleans Pelicans. He finishes with 9 points in the And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Giles is out there with Parker, and it's Bazemore at the small forward. Jackson dishes to Redick. Knocked away. Parker with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Hield.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
Here's Redick. Here's Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pelicans. Pass to Melly. Hield against Redick. Over Hield. The shot by Redick, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And now the Pelicans on the break. And then Favors with the dunk.
Slamming it home. Now, part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
Hield can't hit.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And the wide open shot from Redick. It's good from long range. And now a 10-point Pelican lead. Hield left side. No good, unable to end this run.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Bazemore. Outside for Redick. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bazemore, great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Hart the pass to Favors. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Melly, covered by Parker. Back to Favors. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Frank Jackson. Jackson Hayes comes in for Nicole O'Malley. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. Bielitsa comes in for Jabari Parker. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Fox. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Ingram finds Okafor. 2 points. That one goes. Okafor's got the lead up to 11 now for New Orleans.
You know, the size of Okafor is really hard to deal with. I mean, he's skilled at putting his body near the basket, and then when he catches it in there, he makes good use of his chances.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ingram against Barnes. Now here's Ingram. He's covered closely. Okafor scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Fox, and Okafor with the block. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Bielitsa. Launches a 3, and stolen by Favors. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Bagley. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is staying. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and a big night so far for Derek Favors. He had 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. He was on the fringes in their last game.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Kings trail by 16. And Ball comes to help. Stolen by Ball. The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
The athleticism on display there. For as big as Williamson is, he moves so fast and so decisively.
Here's Barnes. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And here's Ingram from the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Ingram with the steal. Here's Williamson. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Favors got 20.
And Favors very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Here's Fox. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact. And he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he was a 70% free throw shooter, something I'm sure he'd like to improve.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. And the Kings making a change here. Hield's checked in. Here's Joseph. Finished off the break. Joseph's got his first basket.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Pass to Bazemore.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games. You got it. Come on.
That three off the mark. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 18. Took him no time at all on that one. 1:53 left in the third. Hayes the pass to Melly. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Hart. And the three off target. Bazemore. No one around him. No good on the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
Boy, that effort is absolutely fantastic here. I mean, Hart staying active, being persistent, tracking down the rebound, and making sure they get something out of that extra possession.
To the middle. Hayes in the post. He's against Parker. Hayes, no good. The Kings trail by 18. Hield from outside. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Hield. Joseph's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, capable from the interior. When Joseph has the space needed to get a shot off, he uses it.
Redick with the three. Bazemore grabs the miss. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Hield. Nice move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
We all know Hield can shoot, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. Bagley comes in for Jabari Parker. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Outside, Bagley. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. That shot is off. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Sacramento, Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. And it's Holmes in at the 5. That one is no good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
The Kings trail by 13. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ingram's running. And the rejection by Holmes. And here is Barnes. And now the Kings fast break. Outside Bogdanovich. Barnes finds Bogdanovich. Back to Barnes. From outside the arc. The shot missing. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Holiday. Bagley with the rebound.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Barnes passes to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
Yeah, that aggressiveness of Okafor on the glass, a high percentage score when he gets a second chance opportunity.
For 3, Ingram tips it up. It's good on the putback. Okafor's got 4 this quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. They get it back, and it's Holmes with the extra effort.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Holiday against Bogdanovich. The 11-footer, Okafor. Great positioning on the putback.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
3-pointer. Barnes can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 17. Williamson outside. Rebounded by Holmes. The Kings have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Holiday surveying the floor. Okafor kicks to Ball. Fox with the steal. And they're on the break. The 3 from Barnes. The 3-pointer is right on target.
One thing you don't want to let Barnes do is get comfortable in the open floor. I mean, he's outstanding at running past the opposition in transition.
Okafor, the pass to Ingram. And that one, good.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for New Orleans.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Derek Favors.
Oh, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Shot clock at 5. Barnes against Ingram. And the rejection by Holmes. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Kings. Hield comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Fox passes to Hield. From past the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox, Derek. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
There's Ball with the 3. Here's Favors. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to Williamson. Cans the 12-footer.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Hield against Holiday. And Ball comes to help. Bagley kicks to Fox. Hield from outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. To a man, the Pelicans looking intent on getting a win.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Ball no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Passes to Ingram. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And stolen by Williamson. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Ball against Conley. Favors in the post.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Ball with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Favors. Dishes it to Ingram. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
11 feet away. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Ingram passes to Williamson. Feeds it to Favors. Kicks it out to Williamson. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
Here's Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Fires top of the key. And that one hits back iron. Utah leading. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. And the officials call a traveling violation. And the Jazz with some changes. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Melly is checked in for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Ball. Now here is Holiday. Sinks the three-pointer.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Here's O'Neal. It's Davis on the wing. Here's Mitchell. Nice shot from the wing. Mitchell's got 6. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Holiday attacking and finished off by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
And Davis can't get it to go.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Mitchell right side. Count it. Good. The Pelicans trail. Redick surveying the D. He dishes it to Williamson. Count the basket.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
Mitchell outside. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. It's good. 10 points for him.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And here's Holiday. To the right side. Williamson from long range. But they'll get another chance. Melly passes to Holiday. The feed to Williamson. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw this game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Second free throw, no good. Jackson down low. Here's Hayes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz, huh? And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, Emmanuel Mudiay out there with Clarkson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Davis. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Now here's Okafor. And the wide-open shot from Redick. Buries it from three-point range. Redick's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Right wing. No one near Mudiay as he lets it go. No good from outside. Pelicans trail by 3. Redick for 3. A rebound by the Jazz. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Bogdanovic inside, working on Hayes. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Clarkson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Pelicans have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And the technical free throw is good.
And throughout his career, Redick has proven to be very consistent, an effective two-way player who gives it his all.
Joe Ingles is checked in for the Jazz. Conley now comes in for Clarkson. And then for New Orleans, Favors comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. Fires the 3. Here's Favors. Back to Ball. Here's Redick. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Redick's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's Mudiay, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Kept alive. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, solid concentration from the big man. Derek Favors fights through the contact thanks to all of that strength in his upper body.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Gobert comes in for Ed Davis. And it's Mitchell in for Mudiay. The Pelicans also changing it up. Nelly is checked in for Okafor. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Here's Hart following the bucket by the Jazz. Favors. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mitchell. And he goes big with the dunk right over Lonzo Ball.
How high was Donovan Mitchell. How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Pass to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. From past the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here is Holiday. The pass to Hart. Feeds to Favors. Clock at 6. And stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. Stolen by Holiday. Again, New Orleans turns it over. Some changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Ingram in for Josh Hart. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The Jazz with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And Ball sets up his teammates. When they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. It's a 5-point game. No one covering. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pelicans trail by 4. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Conley against Ball. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Melly missing. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Williamson left side. Outside Holiday with the tip. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got 6.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. 6 seconds left here in the second. Jackson has the open look, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Donovan Mitchell firing. Okay, David, much appreciated, and now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And that's...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3. The Pelicans trail. On the wing, Holiday. A miss that time would have put him up. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Williamson with the block.
And if Williamson's in the area, you better be careful. When you aren't, he's going to stifle you on the offensive end.
Holiday against Conley. For 3, Ingram. Here's Favors.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here. Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Bogdanovich has got the first bucket of the third here for the Jazz. Ball kicks to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
Here's Gobert. Finished off the break. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Ingram deciding where to go with it.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Well, you love to see Derek Favors get these high-quality looks on the interior. How incredibly patient is this guy down on the block?
Ingles dishes to Mitchell. And that one is off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Lobs it up for Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Favors flying high on alley-oops. My goodness, how about the ups on that guy?
Tipped away and stolen by Williamson. And now the Pelicans on the break for the lead. That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. For the Jazz, Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell, and it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. And then for New Orleans, Okafor's checked in for Zion Williamson. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Josh Hart in for Lonzo Ball.
Oh, you love to see Favors get high for the slam. What an impressive vertical with that size.
The Pelicans have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And that one's good. Ingram. Jazz trail by 4. Bogdanovich passes to Ingles. Back to Bogdanovich. Count it, and the foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Now Okafor still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Clark, that's good.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Out to the right wing. Moutier. Another miss by Utah.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Outside, Redick. Here's the 3. That shot missing. And it's Utah the other way. Nelly is checked in for New Orleans. On defense, the Pelicans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Hart. That shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket for Moutier.
Well, Emmanuel Moutier, that kind of shot will up your field goal percentage, gentlemen.
Jackson down low, guarded by O'Neal. Gobert with the block. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now just a 2-point New Orleans lead.
Well, Clarkson with young legs, bringing the energy. How about that finish?
From downtown, and it's Melly missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, there's a certain amount of awareness that you're responsible for having when you're Rudy Gobert, and he makes excellent use of his size right there.
And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Pelicans lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, then it's Conley, then it's O'Neal, and it's Clarkson in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's Mitchell in for Clarkson. New Orleans also making some changes. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick, and Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Jazz trail by 6. O'Neal passes to Gobert. And no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Some changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes, and it's Ingram in for Hart. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
And here's Conley outside. Ball with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Ingram wide open. And the Pelicans get it back. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Stolen by Ball. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Holiday is running. The 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Ingles can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 9. Ball from long range. Here's Favors. Kicks it out to Williamson. And the Pelicans miss again.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Passes it to Ingram. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Ingram's got the lead up to 10 now for New Orleans.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Deflects the pass. Ingram with the steal. Floats it up for Williamson. No good on that one.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-6 run. Ball dishes to Favors. The kick out to Holiday. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Holiday. Rebound, Utah. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. The wide open look here for Ingles. The Jazz again can't hit it.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Pelicans.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zion Williamson.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Holiday surveying the floor. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Ball with a wide open look. But they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Moutier passed to Bradley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He misses the free throw.
At the line for your Jazz, Tony Bradley. Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Okafor, high post. And here's more outside. He can't get that one to fall. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This was a very strong... All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris...